What's up? All right, we got this going again here. Back on the Borderlands. So I woke up and edited a video just now. Got that done, got that posted. So it'll go live in 20 minutes or whatever. Trained the wife a little more on how to edit, but I basically just need to I'm going to do that more today, and then I've got a freezer that I got to go get at 10. It's about an hour away, so I'm going to have to drive kind of far, but it's all right. So it's all right. I think I don't know what we should do here. If we should go do this, go get the speller yeller, whatever this is. Won't let me track it. It's weird. Can I even get over there? Like, I wonder if I can't get to that yet. Like, I don't know if I should just go do the main story missions or what, you know? Like, maybe I should. What are you guys doing? Just like chilling out over here or what? So, and then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm just going to, test a bunch of machines, whatever I have, and then post them. I think I have like 2 or 3 to test and post. And then, I got one yesterday, so I could shoot that video. I've got to get organized here and be thinking about getting started on this Blazer project, because I haven't done anything. I have a bunch of money that I could use on it, so I'm good there. I don't know, I still haven't decided how I'm going to go about it. I think I'm going to try to find a junkyard trans first and just swap that into it, and then maybe try to find a junkyard rear end. I don't know, I might just need to buy a rear end for it. That's the other issue, and then just start going through whatever I need to go through, because I'm not sure what I need, It's like, let's see, what's going on? We need to look at what we need for the vault cards here. Okay, so I'm still on this one. Kill 20 grunts. How am I still on this if this was yesterday's? And like, is this not a daily thing? Like, it's just till you get all these done and then it switches, or by completing daily and weekly challenges. It says daily challenges, or am I just still on it because I didn't reload the game? Maybe I have to reload for that thing to update. Well, how many grunts did I kill? 5 out of 20. Let's try reloading here. But yeah, I need to get that Blazer started and going, because I basically have until July. That's going to be my goal, to have the Blazer running at least by July. So running and driving, because the Prius, I think it will probably pass emissions again, but I don't know. I mean, the only thing that's wrong with it is it burns oil right now. It's running pretty good, it just burns oil. So, other than it runs a little loud because the exhaust isn't attached after the cat, because I put a new cat on it. But okay, so now what are we sitting? Where are we at with our vault cards here? Yeah, it's still the same thing. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So I have 30. And I don't know what I would do with this either. Yeah, so that's the deal. Is I know the rear end does work, it just makes noises. And so, now I know now what I didn't know before was, obviously I don't want to blow up the pumpkin, but I could just, kind of run it, and it probably go for a while before it actually broke. But it's what do they call that? It's not the Posi, but it's like, it's that Chevy version of Posi of that year, or those years. I can't remember exactly what they call it, but it's basically, I think it's the G80. The RPO code is G80, maybe something like that. I don't know for sure, but anyways, it's you know, it's a different rear end. That Blazer was fully loaded when whoever bought it, they got everything on it, so it's got all the stuff. But you know, that's, I guess, part of it is the Posi. My Suburban has the Posi too. It might be the same exact one, I don't know. So that's something else that I'm gonna have to go through, is rebuilding the rear end, probably look at the front end, you know, get rid of all the oil leaks, all that sort of stuff. What is this? I don't know. Oh, there's a new speaker system on this side. So we got a new speaker here. But it looks like, I don't know if we should do the new speaker system or what. Looks like this, whatever that book is over here somewhere. So yeah, it's like, you know, I need to start getting it going. So it's gonna need paint and, you know, body work done on it too. But we'll do that last, obviously. So we'll basically get it running and driving, and then, you know, I'll probably do the interior before I do the paint and the body work. And even that, it's just got a couple dents, and you know, we'd probably want to get it repainted at some point, I would think. You know, paint the frame, paint all the stuff underneath. Like, this is what I would really like to do, is just go through all of that, you know, rebuild it, fix the oil leaks, get to the point to where we're running on the original engine. I don't have the original transmission, but I'll get it rebuilt and put in there, and you know, just start driving it and then fixing it up. And I eventually just want to turn it into, you know, some sort of like, in some sort of show state, like maybe not like perfect, but you know, as good as we can get it, basically, and you know, use it as an advertising piece sort of for the business. We can put some, maybe take it to car shows every once in a while. I don't see a lot of them roaming around anymore, so you know, I don't know at what point it will become like old, or if it will ever become old or ever become cool to somebody. You know, it might not, I don't know, but might as well just do it anyways. You know, and there's also like the Suburban, it needs a lot of work still too. So basically I've got to get a bigger shed. It's just the way it is. You know, I tried using the shed I have, it's just not going to work. So maybe what I need to do is just go spend the money and get a, you know, a bigger plastic shed. I think they're like $2,000 or something. And then just throw it on the side of the house and, you know, go at it that way. Because then I can still use the old shed that I have as, yeah, just use it for storage. You know, the bikes, they need storage. You know, the other thing that I was thinking about doing, and I don't know though, I really want to build a big long trailer that is like my trailer that I built. Like my bike trailer, but for four-wheelers, where it has like 2 lifting sections. Like the first section will be for the house part, and the back section would be for the four-wheelers. You know, or like 1 lifting section for both. If we can make it work, we should be able to, but it's just a lot of work and I just don't have the time. So this thing is up there somewhere, Speller Yeller, but I don't know why it won't let me track that mission. Let's go to missions. Okay. Now it's tracked. So, and it's like I'm debating like just starting that build, but the problem is that I need that blazer running. And like I don't see an easy way to get it running. Okay, there we go. Carry. Okay, so where am I supposed to take it now? Take it back to that base. Alright. It's interesting that it makes you go around this way when you can just cut across there. Sometimes this game. So anyways, I need to get that blazer running and all these cars fixed because I'm just like tired of it just sitting there and not running. Like same thing with the Suburban. I almost took the Suburban to my second job yesterday, so I need to drive it once a week. And what we were doing was we were going on bike rides, and so we were driving it to tow the bike trailer to the bike rides. Well, now we haven't been doing that. It's cold, and I've been working on this business instead. So we need to get back into that, but we will soon. And so, but until we do, it's like I've got to. And I guess I don't have to hold that thing the whole time. But yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do here? It's like, I gotta get this blazer running. I need to store the machines that aren't selling, and there's some other machines that are for parts that I need to part out and then just get rid of. There's some other machines that just need to get fixed, but the parts are so expensive that I just have been dragging my feet. Because I don't even know if I buy the parts if I'm even going to make money on them. It's like, what do you do in that situation? Am I supposed to just take the thing to the freaking scrapyard just because I can't make money on it? It seems like such a waste. Like somebody could use that machine, right? So I'll probably end up fixing it for the video and then hoping that the video takes off and gets me lots of subscribers so we can, so I can make the money on it that way, basically. That would be fantastic. So that's what I need to do. Just buy the parts. If you don't make money, you don't make money. Fix all the machines that I can fix, and keep working that way, because that's going to be the way the future of this business needs to be YouTube. It needs to be social media, YouTube. I need to get 100,000 plus subscribers, and basically need to be moving forward in that direction, because then what that's going to allow me to do is utilize those views to help more people. The more people I help, the more money I will make, right? It's just completely selfish. It's completely like I just need to get money into my accounts somehow by helping people, right? I don't know what the point of that is. That weird freaking guy there.
Want to prove you're not a massive loser without any skills or future prospects? Killing Rippers won't help there, but still, do it.
So, that's the idea there. It's like I've got to just keep moving, keep the YouTube going. So I'm up to 219 subs. So I'm like 4 months in, something like that. 3 or 4 months in, 219 with zero advertising, just letting the work bring in the subscribers, just trying to make the work, the content, the best that I can make it. And, unlike this, where I do absolutely no work on this content, and it shows there's no subscribers here. I don't even know why there's 10. So I think the 10 is just, YouTube doesn't put this stuff on their feed, and so they don't come and unsubscribe. That's really what it is. So this is more just like a journal. It's almost like me just talking to nobody and putting all these things out might help somehow, like, me get my thoughts out and my ideas out and like what I need to do. And it's almost like better if nobody listens. It would be better if nobody watched or listened to this, really.
Money, not advice.
So, but the other thing, it's kind of like this idea of basically, can you do the work one time and get paid for it multiple times? That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm hoping, and if I can get enough viewers on that stuff, which it seems like I should be able to, then I can eventually get paid from it. So that's what I am trying to do there. 938, 696. It might be time for a new assault rifle. And I'm trying to like find any issues that I can and put them up. I'm also trying to find any train wrecks that I can. Like people need to, like, I can help out technicians with the train wreck or with the common issues that I find, and I can help out people who like to look at train wrecks by showing the train wrecks that some of these dryers are. Some of them are like really bad. They're like, and so I try to show that. I've got a couple videos coming up that are pretty bad. I wish I could turn off this guy. This guy like talking every time I sell a gun. It's like, why can't they program it to where he just says his little thing one time and then he stops talking? Because I'm trying to like look at this stuff as I sell it. So I don't want to just like sell it all. If there's something that's decent in here. Like these ones up here that I have kept or whatever. I don't even know what I need for a health kit, rep kit thing. The problem with the other thing is that there's no heater in this room, and so I turn this heater on, and it I think it messes up my climatization. I get climatized to the cold, and then I come down here and turn this heater on, I get all warm, and then I go out in the hallway, and it's like cold. It's like I'm acclimated. I gotta go work in the cold later. So it's probably like 30 degrees outside, and yeah, that's just the way it is. I don't heat my garage anymore. I've got a heater in there, I never turn it on, because I'm just like, who cares? Just work in the cold. Yeah, I watched some reel the other day of this guy, and he was like, you have all these like alpha bros on the internet talking about how you gotta lift all day and then go take your cold plunge for 10 minutes in the morning or whatever. He's like, instead of doing that, why don't you just get a blue collar job? You just go outside and work in the cold. Like, I wonder if it has the same effects or not. Being in a cold plunge or being in the cold air. Air is a liquid after all. But it's also like you don't have direct skin-to-skin contact, skin to air, or skin to, like, it's not exactly the same because you're probably wearing a hoodie or whatever. Like you don't have the direct contact to the cold all the time. But I don't know. I did that while I was doing 75 hard. I did the cold showers. On one of the phases, you got to take cold showers, and it is not it's not fun. And yeah, it's so not fun. Yeah, I'm just not doing it. Happy Mercenary. Level 75. What is this guy?
Reap their souls.
4 of these things out. the Ripper contract there. Holford. Got 7 out of 20 grunts. Alright, well, I gotta go post that short. So my videos post at 7 a.m., but the shorts don't automatically post. I don't know why in YouTube you can't do this, but you can't you want the shorts to be linked to a related video, and it lets you link them to your related video or whatever, but it doesn't. Okay, how come it's not posting? There it is. It won't let you schedule the short to be posted until you get more subs to be linked to the related video. So, and I don't know why they don't let you do that until you get more subs. So I have to go in and manually do it every day. So yeah, 219 subs. I have 33,000 views this month, 546 watch hours. So that's for the month. I don't know what is my total. I know I went over 100,000 views for the year, or for the 365 days. So I'm at 120,000 views for basically since September. My 90 days, 87,000 views. So yeah, since when did I start it? September, basically since the beginning of September. So 4 or 5 months, 120,000 views. So I just can't get the people to subscribe, they just 220 subscribers, but I know eventually it'll take off. I've just got to find the people that are into this content, and I slowly get them a little bit more every day. I think I was at 215 subs yesterday. So, it is ramping up, because it's for a while there I was getting 4 or 5 subs a week, and now I'm getting 4 or 5 a day. So it's I just have to keep going, and every day, right? Every day if I get 4 or 5 every day of the guys that want to see this content on a regular basis, then that's the trick, and I'll just keep going. They'll keep showing up, and the views, I won't have a problem getting the views, because the type of content it is people they want to see, they are going to come back and try to see how these machines are taken apart, because they're kind of complicated. If you don't know the little tricks of where to stick your putty knife and stuff, you'll end up just putting them, you'll end up just confused, and you try to take the back apart and you can't figure out how to get into the front, and and then you call me, and then I come and get your machine. It's completely torn apart, and I've got to put it back together on my trailer before I can leave your house. It's happened a bunch of times. People do that to me all the time. They just did it last week. That happened to me. I'm why don't you just not take your machine apart and just call me first, and I'll just come fix your machine where it sits, and that'll be that. But they don't. Okay, so I don't know what. Kill skill. Vex gains increased action skill cooldown rate. I don't know what thing we want to do. Increased damage. Maybe we'll do that, I guess. I don't know if I'm supposed to be upgrading these. Because can I do 3 of them, or... I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Let's just do this. Because it seems like I got to the end pretty fast there. Or I just do too much wandering around killing guys, and I'm not doing enough of going through the missions. I don't know why it seems like it's easier to just go through the missions on this one than it is to, just wandering around killing people. It's probably because I'm doing the podcast. I also am talking, and so I get distracted and don't go through and do the missions. So let's do. See, this says it's hard still. I don't know why. Some of them are hard and some of them are easy. What is this one? Normal. So this is the other bolt that we're supposed to be getting. We're supposed to be getting these 3 bolts. And then what do I have for challenges? Contracts. But the problem is that if I go take that lady out, I wonder if we should do all the speakers first. And then, because then when the speakers don't talk anymore, it kind of feels like the wrong order. We don't do the speakers first and then take the lady out. You know what I mean? So let's do that, because we did see that speaker. So it's basically
Am I right?
So then when I get back from my freezer collection, I gotta try to teach my wife how to edit more. She did one video, and I mean, she did really good on it. I had to go back through it a little bit and fix a couple things, but there's a lot less time for me if she can edit the videos. So she's starting her singing lesson business, and basically what I told her is that she should work into YouTube content for the same reasons that I am, because she could, like, you know, she could do pretty good there, and it's not just teaching, but if she could provide value for people on the internet, it's like she could come up with these teaching courses to, you know, and record them and get people to buy a program. It's a lot less, you know, time. Like, you do the work and you make the program, the video or whatever, that people can watch and learn how to sing, and then you get the popularity on the internet, and then people will buy the program, and you can do the work once but get paid for it many times. Like, that's the idea, right? Because, like, the problem that I've had up until now is that I work for a living, I trade my time for money, and then I get the money, and then I spend the money, right? And that's the whole way this whole system works. And so I'm in the wrong place, because there's these other people who hire me and they pay me, right? But they get me to do the work, and then they get paid off of the work that I do, right? And it just happens over and over again. And so I need to become those people. I'm in the wrong spot, you know, in the hierarchy, or whatever you want to call it. So, like, I need to move away from where I am to where they are. So how am I going to do that? Well, if I can get enough appliance customers, then I can hire an appliance technician, and then I can make him, you know, I can pay him to do the work, and then I'll do other work, and we'll both do it. Well, then after a while of doing that, we'll get enough customers to where we can hire somebody else, and then the 3 of us will do it. You know what I mean? And then pretty soon I won't have to do the work anymore, because I'll have these other people doing the work. Defect? What is a defect? So that's my idea, or at the very least, if I can't get enough work, then I will just do the work myself, and I can stop working for the corporation. You know, because it's like, it just every day. Some days are worse than others, but I don't know how much more of this I can do, really. Because it's just, the stuff that, you know, I don't know, working with these people some days is just, they just don't work. And so I have to be, you know, I have to wait for other people to work slow. It's just part of my job. Having to wait for other people to work slow and waste my time, essentially. I'm just sick of it. I just, you know, that's just all there is to it. I don't want to do it anymore, and I want to be on my own timeline.
But when I ripped myself, I also felt something for the first time in my life. Control. Join me, and you will feel it too.
Do we even want to take out this speaker? It seems like it's there, like the propaganda is like to bring the people, you know, to have people ripping or whatever.
The heat of his hatred
I don't know.
flowed through my blood.
Aren't they on the same
But you
team?
too can be free like I am. Remove your
Well,
mask
I guess we're doing it
and
now.
rise with your queen.
don't have enough like pets out. The problem is that you run out of pets here. And, oh jeez. Pets kind of will take the shots. You know, they'll shoot those guys first, kind of if they're here, but they're not always here. Only have so much time. I should probably try to let it build up. If I could get one guy off in the distance before the next wave comes, then I could let the time build up. See, like that, there's one guy out there. If I just don't shoot him, and let the pets build up a little bit more here while he's slowly walking over here, whatever he's doing. He's just gonna hang out up there the whole time. I don't know how many more waves of this there is, but the more pets I have, the better.
Answer the call of fate. A reckoning is upon us, and only the strong shall survive. Your both only way to gather. Break yourself free, and we will ascend. The day I
We
removed
got two of them now.
was the day it was only then that I could feel my truest potential rippling through. Ended the timekeeper's tyranny.
Much
Nice.
better. I'm so sick of that guy's voice.
All right. Let's go around and collect all the loot. So, I mean, I'll try to film the whole Blazer build too, but it's like, I don't know how much of that I will or won't. I've filmed stuff like that before and never got any action on it, you know. I think the key is like being able to repeat. So if you make your channel out of building cars, then you have to build cars, you know. It's like people can't just like watch, you know, they just want you in a box. It's like, well, sometimes I'm fixing my cars and sometimes I'm fixing appliances. It's all repair. You would think that it would go together, but it doesn't really. So it doesn't work. And the appliances, since I'm fixing so many, they seem to be the only thing that is really ever taken off, because it's just repeatable, you know, and it's like from a business point of view. And so I'm basically just trying to, you know, showcase what I'm doing. What the hell is all that? It's weird. Trying to just show what I'm doing, not a how-to, like, you know. But here's what I've been working on type of video. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. You know, it is what it is. So, but I'm sure as I go forward, I think the subs will go up and up and up, like as I move. It's gonna happen, like, you know, like it is exponentially. It's like every day there's new subs. So that's what I'll do though. Today I'll go get that freezer, plug it in, and start testing it, and then, or I'll take it to where it's going, because I'm not selling it. It's for somebody that I know. But basically that's what I'll do. And then if, you know, if they don't want it, then I'll sell it. But I think they want it. Theirs broke. They don't know I'm going to get it yet. But I might run that over there or have them come get it or whatever, or do that tomorrow. I don't know, but fix some machines, teach the wife how to edit more. And
It's
it'll
free
be
to
good.
look. For now, if I overhear.
Let's do this a different way this time. Let's come into here and go the inventory, sort by type. Let's do it this way. Because I think I need to redo some of these things. So not the SMG. I think I'm pretty happy with this gun. I don't know about this though. It's $8.99. This one's $9.31. So that's still better. I guess I'll sell that. So this one's $12.18 on the shotgun. So I can sell all the shotguns. The pistols, I have an 840. So let's switch to this pistol. Try that instead. So I can sell all those pistols. The assault rifle, see, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty low. The DPS there, right? Oh no, it's 559. So this one's 938, but it's not legendary. So I don't know if I want to switch to that. Guess we can try it. It doesn't have the cryo, but I'm not sure that that assault rifle is really working that well anymore anyways. Looks like we can sell all these shields. So what do I have equipped for this? 764, but it throws out health boosters. It seems to be enough, so I'm not really worried about upping the healing capacity of that. You know, and then I don't even know, I'm not even really using this, but it's 2809, so I think I can sell the rest of these. Basically all the rest of this stuff. Just sell it all.
One more half-baked assassination plot. Tips welcome. Money, not advice. Oh, not you. Oh, that's you. That'll fact. You wait, so that's your fact. You're taking me off with you then. I don't mind.
Alright, and if these guns are bad, well, whatever. Let's see. Okay, so you hold it, and then you let it build up, and then you fire. That's how these work, apparently. So, whatever. Let's go see. How do I get out of here? Over here. You know, and eventually, if I get enough viewers, I might start doing a full-on, like, Patreon and, you know, members and all that stuff on that channel. And, you know, I don't know what I'll put on those videos, but how do you do this? Deposit. Gotta put something in there. It almost looks like there's something up top here. Carry. Deposit. So, some more. That's a better. Is that a better shield? So it's got boosters. Might as well throw that on, I guess. Better shield. So I think I'm gonna end it there, I guess, and I'll be back on tonight and try to go get some more of these missions
Selling
knocked
points
out.
round here.
Can't sell favorited item. Well, how do I unmark it?
Just scratch that. That'll keep the bodies at bay. Oh, you driver. Fine. Please.
Yeah. We go. Probably edit some more for a minute and then go get that freezer. But anyways.